What's happening, success team, EXP family? I just wanted to reach out. I haven't really reached out about a couple of things here, and want to just remind you of a couple of quick things here. Is I was in a meeting and a conversation with our company president, Dave Kennard, and Glenn Sanford dropped in for a second, and in the meeting that I was in, the mastermind that I was in. And one thing that they are really wanting us to reiterate to everyone on our team is this: is that to remember, are you extremely happy with how the stock prices are doing? Are you extremely happy with how the things are going? I know that we've lost the stock has gone down a little bit in the last couple of days, but you know what I'm talking about. The growth, the 2-for-1 splits, all of the projections for the company, all of that good stuff. Also, by the way, side note, I believe our earnings are coming out on the 11th of this month. And then in May we've got the stockholders meeting and it's virtual. Definitely make a attempt to come to the stockholders meeting. It's virtual. You get a lot of information. And I mentioned about the earnings because a lot of times when earnings are reached and the stock has gone down, don't be surprised if we get a good little surge of good news because it appears that our earnings are going to be really well. But the purpose of the conversation was this: is that both Dave and Glenn were mentioning two of the biggest drivers of our stock right now. The biggest one is Verbella, right? And the Verbella, we've got schools using Verbella, big businesses now using Verbella. Obviously, EXP bought Verbella, so it's generating a lot of revenue to our, which is causing our stock price to go up. Biggest thing that both Dave and Glenn were mentioning was this: is that although we all Zoom and we do a whole bunch of stuff and we're doing one-on-one presentations, do not forget about learning, teaching, and utilizing EXP World. Glenn and Dave both said something really profound to me anyway. Said that when they're doing their meetings, when they're doing board meetings, they're also meeting with people and other CEOs and other companies, that they're making their meetings in the Verbella format, either in EXP World or in the Verbella format, which is just like EXP World. So we're a quote unquote $6 billion company. They're meeting with major heads of other companies, major stockholders. They're doing all of that, and they're doing it in Verbella. The point was being made was that not enough of us EXP agents are utilizing teaching Verbella. It has its glitches and all that other kind of stuff, and they're working on that. But that's driving our stock and making our company a lot of money. I think that we should take advantage of at least utilizing it more. Utilizing it more for the classes, things like that. Anybody that's interested, and from those of you who are leaders in this group that are also building your own teams, or maybe you have a team that you're working with, on your personal production, we do have our own personal suite. You are welcome to use it at any time. So you can do board meetings in there for your team. You can do trainings in there for your team, whatever the case may be. But I want us to at least begin to know how to work through that a little bit better, because Glenn and Dave are right that the more that we can teach, particularly newer agents that we attract, our systems and how our company is working, and it'll be more friendly to use, the better it's going to be for agent attraction, the better it'll be for retention, and to be quite honest, it will take pressure off of us, and particularly when we're bringing new agents into the company. And the other one that they really want to reiterate is workplace. I know that you've seen Nate talk about it in presentations and stuff, which is very true, is that you can always reach Glenn Sanford, a CEO worth $1 billion, in workplace, in the chat, just like a Facebook chat. Workplace in the chat. Same with Dave. Pretty much same with any of you want to know anything about some of the expansion in some of the countries with Michael Valdez. Anybody in the company can be reached in workplace, in the chats. And they are specifically making sure they're available in these formats and are not as accessible in other formats. Not saying they won't return your call or email or any of that. They're making themselves accessible there because they want the company to grow and utilize these particular tools. So I would just encourage you. I know the biggest thing on workplace that I get a headache from, was the notifications. Now you get all these notifications, but remember, you don't have to be notified. You can get specific notifications for specific groups or reasons, and you can turn all of them off and just choose to check it once or twice a day, a week, or whatever the case may be, whatever's convenient for you in your business. So anyway, I just wanted to reiterate what I'm being told by the president and CEO's founder, rather, of our company, that these are things that we should be possibly doing to help our groups grow. We're at 47,000 agents now. You guys know the projections. They're looking to get to 1 million agents. They're hoping, that we're at 100,000 agents, but by the end of 2021, I mean, there's some fantastic goals and systems being put into place. We're at 10 countries we're open in now. This thing is blowing up, man. It's blowing up. I'm excited. You should be excited. We're in the right place at the right time in a growth mode where this company is going to exceed expectations, and we're going to blow the doors off of this thing. Believe that. We're going to blow the doors off of this thing. So make sure you're putting yourself in position, your team in position, your family in position, to whereas we can begin to create things for our personal families, our clients, and have a business that we can enjoy, have fun, and be proud of. Remember, no matter what you're going through in life, it's just a temporary condition, because things do change, and it is really and truly a great life. God bless you now.